You're exaggerating a lot and contradicting yourself. You just said that love does not have an age and that a 20-year-old with an 8-year-old can be, but then you say that a 20-year-old should not befriend a 16-year-old. Explain, please. I might have misunderstood. All right, because a 16-year-old is not a fully developed human with a fully developed brain, and a person who wants to relate to children and relates better to children than someone of their own age can be a sign, not always, but can be a sign of someone being underdeveloped mentally. People who have developmental issues into later life might not be able to accurately ascertain safe boundaries with a child, which may mean that either the child or the adult is put in danger. So there is a difference between adults of varying ages getting together who have fully developed brains, have reasoning and agency, and one person with reason, agency, and a neurological advantage befriending someone who is at a neurological disadvantage. Our brains don't finish developing until we are 24 on average. A lot of very especially important reasoning skills develop later in life at the end of that development, including self-questioning, danger assessment, and ability to plan for the future. And so all of these things make them incredibly vulnerable, impressionable, and easily manipulated at a time where they have so little self-doubt and self-questioning that they're unable to see those disadvantages themselves. It makes them incredibly open to manipulation, and it makes them incredibly open to falling in with adults with neurological issues, bad habits and compulsions, and people who have mental health disorders who may have a really negative effect on them or may put them in danger, as well as the sexual boundaries being crossed, which would actually be devastating to a child's life. And so for all of these reasons and more, it's better to advise children to wait until they're adults to engage with adults, because there is such a high risk of permanent damage in childhood to these people because they're so fucking vulnerable, and there's no way to accurately ascertain that stuff, okay? So hell yes, there is a huge difference between adults dating each other at varying ages and people wanting to be friends with children when they're adults themselves, okay?